If you're new to cruising, you may wonder which cruise line will be the best for you. Well, stick around as we discuss what various lines have to offer. Ahoy travelers, it's Amy with Cruising from the Ozarks here to help you make your travel experience a success by helping you find the best line for you. This would be a very long video if I went through every line out there and broke down what type of person would be the most likely to enjoy that line. And even if I did do that, there are always exceptions to the rule. Plus, some lines vary quite a bit from ship to ship when it comes to what is offered and then who might enjoy that ship the most. Instead, I'm going to give an overview of the main types of cruise lines, bundle some of those together, and discuss who might enjoy those type of lines the most. There are basically 3 tiers within the cruise industry. You have your basic lower tier, a mid-tier, and luxury tier. While cost may be the basis for the tier structure, there is so much more to know before choosing your next cruise line. It is not an exact science to split these lines into specific tiers, and you will see some lines move between one tier and another depending on the ship and cabin type. However, I have tried to work in generalities when deciding where to place specific lines. Tier 1, this is your budget and family-friendly lines. Your lower tier lines will be lines like Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian in the US, with MSC starting to make a strong push into the US market, even though it is a European line. There are also British and European lines like Costa, Marella, P&O, AIDA, and TUI. Tier 2, these are your mid-level lines. Somewhere between budget and luxury are lines like Celebrity, Princess, and Holland America in the US, and British lines like Virgin, Cunard, and Fred Olsen. These lines focus more on providing a higher end experience than they do on huge ships with water parks, kids clubs, and nightlife. Tier 3, your luxury and ultra luxury lines. Saga, Regent Seven Seas, Windstar, Viking, and Paul Gauguin, just to name a few, provide luxury, all-inclusive experiences at a premium cost. Ships are usually smaller in size with a higher crew-to-passenger ratio that offers cruisers a more intimate and individualized experience. Before we get into which lines are best for you, if you enjoy this video and maybe even learn something, consider subscribing with the notification bell on so you don't miss any future posts. Be sure to hit that like button as well. It only takes a second, and doing so helps cruisers like you find us. Budget cruisers. If you're looking to cruise on a budget and you are worried more about the cost than amenities, look to lines like Carnival, MSC, Marella, and Costa Cruises. These are going to offer you some of the most inexpensive cruises out there. You will still need to do some research as costs vary depending on the ships and the itineraries. Young families. There are some great family-friendly lines out there that are really working to make cruising a family vacation, whether you have toddlers or teens. Lines like Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, and MSC all have ships with extensive kids clubs, water parks, and arcades, along with things like zip lines, rope courses, and rock climbing walls. Some even have amusement park rides. With all they have to offer, these lines are going to keep your kids busy and happy while you relax by the pool. We can't discuss lines for families without mentioning Disney. They're hard to put in any category since they're so unique. Pricing is closer to a luxury line, but the experience is one designed specifically for those wanting to immerse themselves in all things Disney. You're paying for a Disney experience. Young adults. If you haven't settled down yet and like to party and enjoy some nightlife, you're going to want to look into lines like Carnival and Virgin, who offer a lot of deck parties with nightclubs rocking late into the night. Royal and Norwegian also appeal to younger adults with all their amenities, busy schedules, and various nightlife activities. Multi-generational families and older adults. If you're looking for relaxation, elevated cuisine, and a more sedate and upscale nightlife, then lines like Princess, Celebrity, Holland America, and P&O are for you. These lines offer a compromise for multi-generational families who like to cruise together, because these lines have something to offer for every age. While they do have kids clubs, albeit a little pared down compared to the family-friendly lines or the lines that are pushing for families to come and book on them, these medium-sized ships don't cater to young families with all the extras like water slides and roller coasters. Older cruisers with disposable income. For those with money to burn on a luxury experience, choosing a top-tier line like Regent Seven Seas, Seabourn, Viking, etc. are going to give you an all-inclusive experience. There's no need to purchase extras like drink packages because everything is usually included in your fare, including transportation and hotel stays before and after your cruise. These smaller ships are designed to go to places the larger ships cannot, offering a wider array of ports to visit. Expect a more sedate and classical cruise ship experience designed for older and more discerning cruisers. Adults only. If you want to be guaranteed an adult-only cruise, look to lines like Virgin and Saga. While luxury lines often have few children, they are still allowed if you're willing to pay for that. However, Virgin is adults only, so you have to be 18 and over to book a cruise on one of their ships. Saga goes a step further and is for 50 and over, although people in their 40s can cruise Saga if they're with someone who is 50 or over. Adventurers. There are even ships out there for those who like a lot of adventure in their cruises. If you don't have a lot of cash floating around, you may need to save up for these, but there are lines that offer expedition cruises to out-of-the-way places with a full schedule of activities designed to explore places like Antarctica, the Amazon, the Galapagos, and more. Lines like Seabourn and Viking have specialty expedition ships designed to enter those out-of-the-way places. National Geographic even has its own expedition line of cruise ships. While knowing which line falls into which category can give you an idea of what to expect when it comes to cost and amenities, you're going to want to make sure to research not just which cruise lines fit your need, but which of their ships are best for you, as some lines offer widely various experiences from ship to ship. Some cruisers may eventually find that they prefer one line over the other, but it is important to try out several lines before making that decision. Besides, doing all that in-person research on which line works best for you, well, that's part of the fun of cruising. Have you found the perfect line for you yet? Comment below. We are still happily trying out new lines to see if there is one we like better than the others. Why not stick around and check out this video on if loyalty programs are worth it, and then come back for more information designed to help you have an amazing cruise. Have a blessed week, everyone.